I wrote over 500 scripts for my paying clients for their YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to write the best scripts for your YouTube videos to make your viewers engaged and binge watching all of your content. So what makes a script good for YouTube, and how does a good script lead to high engagement on your YouTube videos? And lastly, what's the script template I used for my paying clients to land them thousands of views for their videos? Now, YouTube as an algorithm doesn't know whether your YouTube video script is good or not, but they do rely on the viewer himself to tell them whether your script is actually good or not. In short, if your average view duration for your video is more than 60%, that's a good indicator to YouTube that it's a good script in the video. If it's more than 80%, that's an even better indicator to YouTube. And if it's less than 50%, that's usually a bad indicator to YouTube when it comes to the scripts. So there is a clear link between the average view duration and the quality of the script you're using in your video. Now, if we dive deeper into what makes a good script, we're gonna find out that a good structure for your video is a big part of a good script. In other words, if you have a good intro in your video, which is around 30 seconds, that keeps the viewer engaged and they do not click off and click on another video to watch because they didn't like your introduction, that's a good part of your structure. This also applies to having a good body for your video, which retains the viewer for as long as possible watching the video, hopefully watching the whole video, as well as having a good outro that invites the viewer to watch another video on your channel or to take action from that video. Now, I had a client of mine who struggled with his views for years. He struggled with having his videos hit more than 80 views per video. And when I took a look in his analytics in his YouTube studio, I found out that 80 or 90% of viewers clicked off after watching no more than 30 seconds of his video, which was usually around 10 minutes to 12 minutes long. So this led to YouTube not recommending his video to more people on the platform because people did not enjoy watching this video since they only watched less than 30 seconds, which led to him having less than 80 views per video. So what does any of this has to do with the script for his video? Well, when I checked the content of the video itself and the structure, it was terrible and it was just pushing people away from watching the whole video. Now, his videos started pretty normal where he had a hook where he explained what the video is about, typically just repeating what the title is to re-emphasize that. But then when he moved to the main points of the video, for example, 3 tips that he was gonna share with his audience, he straight up gave up the points from the first moment. So he would be like, hey, today I'm gonna share with you how to flip cars in 2024 using Instagram. Step number 1, create an Instagram profile. And this just pushes people away simply because you're giving the audience what they wanted straight away. They came for those 3 tips and then you're just giving those tips in the beginning. There's no reason for them to keep watching you give examples. So what is the best structure you should use for your YouTube videos if you've been doing the same mistake as this client of mine? Well, the simple answer is that we want the viewers to watch your video as if they're watching a movie. Put yourself in your audience's shoes and then try to imagine yourself watching a movie instead of watching a YouTube video. And the secret to this is storytelling. You want your video to be focused on storytelling. Let me explain more. Humans for thousands of years love stories, and people that are watching YouTube videos are no different than those humans. And what you want to do is make a story for every single piece of the structure of your video. So starting with the hook, you want to make a story line for that hook. Point 1, you want to make a story for that, etc, etc. And here is an example for you to better understand it. If you've noticed in this video, I didn't give you the points straight away. Instead, I shared with you the story of my client who struggled with getting his videos to get more than 80 views, and then later on I explained the conclusion that I had from watching or from taking a look in his analytics in YouTube Studio, and then I concluded with the main point. But here's the problem with using the technique that I just explained to you in this video. If you don't finish your video with a good call to action to either invite the viewer to watch another video from your channel or to take action by booking a call with you, then you're wasting all of the time you put in creating this video because you didn't get anything from the viewer in return. You gave them knowledge, but you didn't get anything else in return. So make sure to check out this video right here where I explain to you what is the best time in your video to give a call to action. Is it the end really, or should you put it somewhere else? And what type of call to action works best in YouTube videos?